Hey everybody. One of the things in trig, this is just kind of like an Algebra 1 or even earlier than that review. One of the things you're going to have to do is rationalize denominators. I'm not huge on rationalizing denominators, but when we start trying to memorize certain functions, it's going to be very, very helpful. So I just wanted to review this idea. Now, the idea behind this is if I multiply this by 1, I get 1 over the square root of 3. And that's the biggest trick in the book, is multiplying by 1. Because we can write 1 in any way that we want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the square root 1 over the square root of 3 and multiply it by 1. But what I'm going to do is say, this is the square root of 3 over the square root of 3. Now remember, square root of 3 over the square root of 3 is equal to 1. So, now I just multiply across. 1 times square root of 3 is the square root of 3. Square root of 3 times the square root of 3. And remember that whenever you have the square root of a times the square root of a, it's equal to a. Ha! Square root's gone. Whoops. Not a. 3. So this is actually, I'll make it nice and neat for you. Square root of 3 over 3. That's rationalizing the denominator. The idea is multiply by 1. That's your key idea. And we have the power to write 1 in any way. So we want to write 1 in a way to remove the radical. And don't worry, it doesn't get that bad. The most important one you're going to see is like 2 over the square root of 3. Or not that one. 1 over the square root of 2, which you'll end up going square root of 2 over the square root of 2, which is square root of 2 over 2. That's a big one. That's a big one. It's for 45-degree angles and such like that. But that's all you need to know as far as rationalizing denominators go. Good luck, and on to the next trig vid.